What's up, y'all? What it do? What it do, y'all? It's been a couple weeks since I've been on live. What y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's go ahead and talk some business. What city y'all hitting up from? Checking my connection real quick. Make sure my connection and everything good. I say my connection is okay. It's moving around. So, so let me know if y'all can hear me and everything, because I'm trying to just make sure everything's straight. Jump into Truck Talk Tuesday. Coby Pegway, we gonna chop it up today about the business. I can even ask me questions that ain't really even about trucking though. Everything pretty much still the same. Game, game still stagnant. Game still super stagnant right now. Trucks still super high, and box trucks is like hella scarce. I've been looking at the market. I've been seeing a few box truck lanes in there, but week to week, it's been hella unstable. It's been hella inconsistent though. But if you got you a driver, if you get a driver that's willing to go a lot of different places, you can get hella money right now, because we coming off of a truck doing 10,000 last week. The other trucks did, I think the lease truck did. I think I had one truck did like 56, but the driver had took a couple of days off. So the money is up right now. It's kind of still shaky. We got to work a little bit harder to find the loads, but it's money out there, and we still getting over $3 a mile. Sometimes we got to settle for like 275 every now and then to get that. But like I said, it's the game is showing that it's gonna be around, and people can still make some good money. It just ain't as easy as it once was. I see we got Philly in the building, and I'm live in like a lot in like about 4 or 5 different places. So I'm gonna try. Hopefully, I get to see everybody comments and questions. If not, y'all can merge over to YouTube or either my Facebook business page where I know y'all gonna be able to for me to see y'all comments and y'all questions and everything. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. Who else in the building? Who else we got? I know we ain't just got Philly. I know we probably got St. Louis. I know we probably got the A in here. I know we got a bunch of different people. I didn't sell my box trucks yet because I'm still waiting on my titles right now. So the titles should be in the next week. They end up sending them to my old address. So they end up sending them back. So I gotta wait for them to come again, which I figured today I thought I could just go up there and they'd just end up printing them for me or something like that with the technology, but they still acting like they got to send it to me. So yeah, so that's all I'm waiting on. But I do got that semi for sale right now. I got the clean title for 2015. I haven't posted it on Marketplace because I haven't even had time. I was hoping that somebody come and buy all 3 of them together, and I ain't got to meet, or we ain't got to meet a bunch of different people for real to get it done. So I see we got Bama in here. I see we got Connecticut. I think I'm having like a lagging problem when it comes to the comments. Can y'all hear me though? Okay, well, I guess y'all can hear me because y'all responding to what I'm saying. I just hope I ain't lagging or nothing with the video or the audio. I see we got STL in here. I see we got Georgia, we got Connecticut, we got Virginia. Who else in here? And make sure y'all get them likes up for me. So I want to talk about back to the basics of just getting in the game. It's not hard to get in the game. I've been having a lot of new people saying they need some help. The game is pretty much easy. I ain't really teaching many things that you can't find online outside of strategy, and I just want everybody to get off of the. Again, I want y'all to get off of the cheat code shit. My bad. I forgot I have older people watching me too. But y'all need to get off of the cheat code stuff. It ain't no cheat codes in the game. You can't get through this thing without hard work. Now, a few things that we add on is going to be like driver recruiting. We working on a connection to help recruit drivers for people, because I got a lot of clients that's sitting with 2 and 3 and 4 trucks that's sitting because they don't have drivers. I kind of know how to recruit drivers, but anybody out there just realize that there is no. You got multiple drivers, man. It's not going to be no perfect set of drivers, and then drivers might last like 4 to 6 months. they never satisfied like people in relationships, man. You know, I pay drivers 1,800 a week to 2,000. That's you tally that up. That's 90,000 a year. Now 90,000 a year, and I still got people that saying like they ain't getting paid enough. So, you know, you got to realize that some of these people in this game are just not going to be happy and understand that it's a revolving door for drivers. So make sure you got you a good training plan together. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure your training plan is just impeccable. Just make sure it's a great training plan. Keep that in mind. Keep you a good training man, keep training plan, and keep you a nice every week. I set aside at least $100 for recruiting, at least $100 to $200 that I'm gonna spend on advertising, trying to keep new fresh drivers in. Because not it's not only that you're gonna have drivers leave, but you're gonna have to get rid of some drivers. They could be speeding, messing up your company. They could be doing anything to mess up your company. So understand that you get into a business with buying trucks where somebody else, you know, could fuck could mess up your whole thing. I'm trying to draw back on a profanity because I be forgetting I'm online and it's not just me and my homeboys. I'm trying to work on the professionalism. You know, I'm gonna try to get it up, but I gotta be raw and be myself too. You know, I don't want to get on here and be all stale and all of that shit. So, but yeah, so like I said, there's trucks that's still out there for sale. You still could get money. I got some averages. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try to see if I can pull up one of my things though. I'm gonna have to go to my different to a different setup though if I want to do. You know what? I'm gonna just say that for like tomorrow. I'm gonna end up going live in a different location, in a different setup where we're in my production studio where I can have both of my screens and I can really show y'all like the numbers and how stuff breaking down. And like I said, I've been doing, I think the least amount of profit I made last week was like 1925. So I actually want to do a numbers reveal every week so y'all can see week over week like the changes, and you be like, damn, this the same driver, but why is it yielding different profits? That's just how it is. But we are open to dispatch clients now. We are opening the gates to dispatch clients, semi only though. No box trucks, no offense, but it's much easier to dispatch semi trucks. I don't want to get into that box truck fight. You know, it's a straight squabble. You know, so I'm gonna jump into some of these questions. I see we got North Carolina in here too. Man, we go to North Carolina every day. Let me see. We got North Carolina in the building. Tactical TV, what's good with you? I bought my first semi truck. It's difficult right now to find a driver. Hey, J Tour Incorporate. Hey, hit me in the email. Like right now, we literally working we're getting this partnership with driver recruiters right now. So hit me up in the email, and my assistant, she'll get back with you and she'll get it to me and we'll help you find a driver. We still trying to work out price and all that and what we can guarantee because I ain't. All right, yeah, I don't know. Phone talking. The feds listening always. They straight. The phone be jumping on like, God damn. Houston in the building. How often is the Amazon load board updated? That's a good question. I don't really know exactly how often it's updated. I just know that they are you saying as for hold on. Let me make sure I'm even interpreting the question that you asked. I mean, I'm comprehending it right. So are you saying as far as are they adding new loads or adding new features to it? Which one are you referring to? What up, Dallas? Is either hold on, let me see. I don't know if my computer lagging, but it ain't populating no more comments. For real. You know what? It's probably hold on. Let me hop on here. Let me see if people asking questions on my I need me a moderator though, for real. I need somebody who could actually let me know what the people on Facebook actually saying because I can't see it. See people that's on my actual Facebook page, that's on my personal page. Peace gods and goddesses. I see you in here, Queen Diva. Oh, new loads. Oh, they update update loads every like 24 seconds from what I know. So let me look and see. Okay, so I ain't got no bunch of questions coming in from there. Okay. All right, well, moving right along. What areas are hot right now for 25, 26-foot box trucks? You know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna jump back. Because I see a lot of people be asking about Amazon and that. So I'm gonna jump back in and I'm gonna do like a 10-minute segment tomorrow of what the Amazon load board look like. I might try to do it during the day. Just got my CDL. King Mail Matrix. Is that my cuz? King Mail? I don't know, but yeah, so drivers, so the main reason somebody actually asked me in the email, they asked me why would I fire drivers if it's so hard to hire drivers? So the only explanation to that is that sometimes it's cheaper to let your truck sit. Somebody getting a speeding ticket and crashing or getting violations for like drunk driving and like people failing like they clearinghouse, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it at all. So sometimes you just gotta let it sit. Like I said, I got people like with the ELD. Most people do not, these drivers be lazy. They do not want to put it on personal conveyance. They don't want to do yard moves. They just want to just be lazy. So right now I'm actually penalizing drivers for if they get violations, they don't get their bonus, because I give the drivers a $300 bonus every week if they work 6 days with no violations. So I gotta start hitting them in their pockets because guess what's gonna happen when that DOT audit come? When that DOT audit come, guess who they gonna violate and guess who's gonna have to pay the fines? Me. So you either gonna have to get rid of the driver or pay the fines. Now I didn't already had a driver drive through the weigh station with a blunt. So if anybody got showing me any signs of being on some stuff like that, gotta go. So I just had a driver quit. Cool. Am I gonna cry about it? No. Because I got about 5 more candidates, and I'm gonna take this opportunity to use that truck that he was driving to swap out other drivers into it while I go ahead and get the oil changes on their trucks. So I'm gonna take this opportunity to keep a driver out of that truck until I get all my trucks going through the rotation. So you know what I'm saying? So every time a bad thing ain't a bad thing. Sometimes somebody quitting could be the best thing that ever happened, you know. Just bought a 2009 with 441,000 miles on it. With 400, hold on. My bad, y'all. Just got me some fresh. So y'all, what I got? I got some fresh grape juice, fresh squeeze. Hold on, let me bring it back so y'all can see it. Yeah, that's what I be drinking on. Fresh. My email is info@CobyPegway.com. So this info@CobyPegway.com. Let me jump back into this question. Just bought a 2009 with 441,000 from Penske Fleet. What you think? That's good. That's very, very good miles. Very good miles. So I would say it's good. I guess I don't know how much you paid for it though, you know. And Freightliners, I mean, that's all I got is Freightliners. But 441, it's gonna be 200,000 miles before you see like any. I would say any real big problems. I'm noticing that the one boxes go out around like 750,000. So them shits is 14,000. So you don't really want to get caught with one of them. I got 2 of them right now. How you say, oh hell no. Hey, that price on that mug could have probably been about 70 with that type of mileage nowadays. Cause they hitting 65 for 700 damn near 800,000 miles on the 2016. All my trucks are Freightliners, all of them. I started off with international trucks, hated them, hated them. They stayed in the shop a lot. Um, I learned valuable lessons though, but they gave me my stripes though. My first 2 trucks showed me the game, showed me some shit to watch out for. Would you recommend starting a new trucking company in 2022 since there's been inflation? Like my partner Kev would say, yes and no. So yes, if you understand investing and you understand what you're doing. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. So like it would seem like a crazy idea to jump in to something while trucks are double the price. Okay, so this is what we don't know. We don't know when the price is gonna go back down. So are you willing to wait 4 years or 3 or 4 years to see if the price is gonna go down and for the market to correct itself? Or are you trying to jump in and you trying to flip the money and get some, get it done right now? Because like I said, either way, like there's people who buying houses, fixing them up and flipping them in this market. So because guess what? Is money to be made in it. But unlike the housing market, the rates are still the same as they was. Well, no, I can't say the rates are up a little bit. You just got to kind of know how to play it. So I would say if you don't know nothing about the game, I wouldn't suggest you getting in it without actually having like I would say either a mentor or like if you got a cousin that got a CDL or having somebody to help you because you're gonna have to really learn how to work these boards and really work some different lanes. Like this right now has had me change the infrastructure of my company. Like to the point where I had to tell my drivers, like, look, y'all gonna have to stay out a little bit longer because I'm gonna have to send y'all to some different places. Like we can't, we was only running Atlanta to Charlotte, but that ain't cutting it now because every like the fuel study going up, everything study going up. So in order to get it, we getting over $3 a mile, hitting to PA and hitting over to Ohio to St. Louis, running those type of triangles. So we got to kind of go with where the high paying loads is paying, and and some of the drivers are with it. Some of them gonna have to get replaced. That's just the game. So I got to change the business motto with the game in a way that they go. I can't keep my same motto going when everything's different. And fuel is just ridiculous right now. Like I haven't ever. I think I was looking at my fuel report. I think I seen like $4.19. Like that's like when I started in this game, the cost of fuel was a diesel was like 220. So that's almost $2 up from 5 years ago. But guess what? The rates are not that much better. They is a little bit better though, but they not that much better to where you paying $2 more per gallon. They ain't that better. But at the same time, if you a hustler, you gonna figure out how to make the game work for you right now. Because if you spend $60,000, 65, 70, 80, 90,000 on a truck, like I said, I got trucks that's averaging on a bad week 2,500 right now. Long as the driver ain't sick with COVID or nothing like that, 2,500. So you figure 2,500 times 10 weeks is 25,000. Another set of 10 weeks, 50,000 profit. Another set of 10 weeks, 75,000. So in 30 weeks, you'd have made 75,000 and paid for the truck in 30 weeks. That's a little bit over a year. I mean, half a year, a little bit over 6 months. So if you made your investment back in a little over 6 months and then you ran another 30 weeks, right? At $2,500 a week, you would be at 75,000 profit. So then a person asked me again, would you get in the game right now? And I asked you, would you spend $75,000 on the truck to get your money back in 6 months and then to wait, to the end of the year to get an additional 75,000? if you could keep a driver in there, if everything goes as planned like that, instead of it being an extra 75,000 at that particular point, it's probably gonna be, let's say, it'll probably be more like 50,000. Let's give it 25,000 in error. I'm spending 25,000 to make 50,000 in a year. I'm doing that. That make good sense to me. But then again, I know exactly what I'm doing. I've been in the game for a minute, but it's several coaches out here. It's not just me. It's several different people that could put you on game, and then you could just get in and learn it. The concept of this shit is easy. You going on the load. You got you a cost sheet. You know, I mean, shit. You just got to know what your cost is. Once you know what your cost is, everything else is gonna be gravy. You gonna know, okay, shit. I'm trying to get $1 a mile. So let me have my truck, my driver drive 3,000 miles in a week at $1 profit. It's $3,000. Simple, simple math. Simple math. All right, let me jump into some questions. I've been talking. I'm feeling kind of good. The money getting better. We back rolling. Mark said he paid 35,000 for that truck, man. That's a hell of a steal. Would you recommend? Okay, yeah, I answered that. I was looking for new trucks and saw the prices over 139,000 for a brand new. I was like, no. Oh yeah, I got a client that just bought two of them. I told him not to. He did, man, and he got some brand new Mack trucks, man. He spent a grip on them. I'm like, them prices don't justify that, you know, not at all. And used over 60,000. Did you sell your trucks yet? Nope, I haven't sold them yet. I'm still waiting on titles for the box trucks to come back in. What's up, boss man? I want to get my own truck soon, but I was wondering if there are local loads on the load boards, and can you survive off that if there are? I I don't think so. I don't think you can survive. Well, it depends on what your cost is gonna be. If you pay cash for your truck and you ain't got no note and all you got is insurance, you know, you potentially probably could live off of $600 or $700 a day. You know, you just got to break down the cost to see. How do you feel about Western Star trucks? Only trucks I ever had was internationals and freightliners, and so those really the only ones that I could really weigh in on because I only really talk about what I actually been through, what I actually done. But like I said, trucks are trucks, bro. They all gonna break down. I don't deem it to be one really better than the other one. I guess it just depends on what type of motor in it. I just know stay away from international motors. They motors are trash, like like real talk. Make sure you do a full inspection before you go on it before you go to your. Yeah, make sure you have somebody to do DOT inspection on it before you even buy it because don't trust Penske, man. They get all three of the trucks I got from North Carolina from them are still in the shop. I put a total of 4,000 miles on all three of those trucks since I had them in November. So there's no whole November, December, whole January, 3 months, 6,000 miles, man. Them North Carolina trucks they had was trash. The only good trucks they sold me is ones out of Phoenix. So if you're gonna buy trucks, try to buy them from places that don't have snow. Cause I don't know what it is, but those trucks is just problem after problem after problem. And I just think they probably just didn't make them some good for real. Cause I'm getting ready to start renting trucks. I think it's the oh yeah, definitely. Renting is my game. If you find somebody to do it, they got some extra truck shit. I'll pay you because I'm trying to get a couple of trucks to replace those two trucks I'm gonna have in the truck in the shop for I don't know how long. I got the book, followed it to the T. I'm just sitting stacking cash to be better prepared to cash out on a truck to keep my overhead low. All right, that's what's up. So what you think about the book? Is the book that I got pretty straightforward for you? Got tactical TVs. If your fuel is definitely crazy. Let me see. I got CDL trying to rent. Which is better to do this? Are you saying like a rental company? Because I'm gonna say go with. I would try Penske first and then Ryder second. And it's some other places just depend on what city you in. Hogan got a rental, but they only got it in certain markets. And then you got Ideal Lease that's in certain markets, and you got Velocity that's in certain markets. So it just depends on where you willing to go get one from. Fuel horrible, damn inflation. Let's go. Hey, we can't run from this inflation, man. The bubble gonna pop soon, y'all. It's gonna be all over, and we gonna be. Hope y'all got y'all money put up so we can go ahead and buy this real estate when this bubble pop. We gonna be treating these properties like Pokemon. Got to catch them all for real. Thing is, I'm waiting on the deal. But crypto is a good place to put some money in. Still, just watch the little up and downs in it, and you could flip out if you pay attention to it. You could probably get about. I could probably make about 10 grand a day if I really wanted to sit down and pay attention to it. You guys go follow my page. I finally made a YouTube box truck page. I can help answer questions as well. Oh yeah, for sure. You're gonna have to. Hey, you promoting on my platform. I'm gonna need my percentage. Hey GMO, I'm gonna need my percentage. I'm gonna email you. All right, for sure, for sure. I spent 59 grand on a Western Star under 500,000 miles. Hey, if it runs good, it's good. I know one company that I don't want to deal with. I don't. MHC is a shop you do not want to go to. That's all I'm saying. They shop is trash. That's all I'm gonna say. And don't go to Ryder shop either. They shop trash too. Well, certain ones. I ain't gonna say all of them. The one in Tucker is good, but that one in Forest Park, trash. The ones in North Carolina that them trucks came from, trash. Well, them Penske shops was trash too though. So I guess everybody got some trash shops, and if they got a whole lot of them, because I guess they ran by people. So box truck or Hotshot, if you have to start over, I'm gonna say if I had to start over, I'm gonna go Hotshot, dually truck, 3-car hauler. That's what I would do. A little more expensive to get into, but I fucking like cars, man. And cars gonna move, especially times right now. They getting top dollar right now. They said Pro Max engines are bad. Oh yeah. And GMO Logistics appreciate it, bro. I always take notes when you talk. Learned a lot from you just from the chat. For sure, for sure. Still need my cut, GMO. On the operators in the Midwest, I'm trying to lease on to you. Hey, hit me up because if you're in the Midwest and you run in the Midwest, you can lease on to me. I'm taking a few lease ons too, and I mean I'm doing dispatch. I'm doing a lot of shit now, more different than I would have done at first, because I'm realizing that shit, it's like 7 different ways to get paid, and when time get hard in one area, shit, you got to convert over and do other stuff. So hit me up if y'all trying to lease on, if y'all got a truck. But I only let people lease on if the owner is the one that's driving the truck. Ain't nobody finna put they ignorant drivers on my authority. People typically take better care when it's their truck. I would not buy anything from Penske. The sand where the snow, it will mess any car truck up. Yeah, the ones I got from Phoenix, boy, them was some killers. Where can I buy box trucks? I'm from Philadelphia and it's not here. Yeah, hey, when I get them titles, I'm gonna put mine up for sale. I'm selling to the highest bidder. Make me an offer. We can lock it in. I started a dispatch company. Do you provide training? If so, what's it cost? Yeah, I got a course that's gonna be ready in about 3 weeks. It's gonna be $299, but I'm actually gonna have, like, inside the course is gonna be live looks at what we actually doing, not just me talking you to death like I'm doing now. It's actually gonna be live looks at my dispatchers. And actually, I'm thinking about actually having my dispatchers or like my trainers to work with you on like your first couple of loads that you book. So you can so they can kind of sit there and kind of give you some pointers. But it's pretty easy once you do it. It gets easier and easier. Something wrong with my thing. Yes, the book is definitely on point. Definitely can use the book and learn dispatching and get in the game running. Oh yeah. So I'm writing a book too for on like dispatching. This is gonna be stuff. It ain't like I said. Y'all buy it. Y'all buy it. Somebody gonna find some use to it. Because like I said, I didn't lost. I done lost so much. Trust me, you gonna learn something from me. Coby, I have a CDL. Is the price to rent a 26-foot Class B truck rental rate much different? Nah, it's all the same from what I know. On the operators in the Midwest trying to lease on to you 2017 Cascadia. Okay, well, maybe I'm just now catching up to that. Oh, yeah, okay. It is Queen Diva. I spent over 75,000 in car hauling. What's up with the box trucks? Need to change lanes. Oh yeah, like I said, I'm just waiting on titles, and tomorrow I'm going to go get the bumper fixed on one of them because one of the drivers had the bumper knocked off, and the other one needs some batteries. So I'm finna go put 3 brand new batteries in that tomorrow. Other than that, they ain't got no lights on the dash. They got good meat on the tire. Other than that, I ain't no mechanic, so it's trash mechanics all over. I worked at a dealer as a tech for 6 years. You definitely about right about that because I'm getting pissed because I'm feeling like I'm in a I feel like it's like the shops is like the government for you, like your truck. Like if you don't know how to fix it, it's like they could just hold your shit for a long ass time and not be fixing it properly. They could just it's like I don't know. I don't really like feeling that helpless for real. So like soon, like I said, I got about 2 more years of owning trucks, and after that, it's straight freight brokering and dispatching, and having people to lease on. Where can I find a trailer to rent, drive in? Good luck on that. If you find one, let me know. I was renting them, but I'm only renting them to people that like lease on to me, or either I'm just gonna use them for like my trucks, but I'm not just renting them to anybody. It got to be kind of like double beneficial for me right now because, like I said, it's so hard to get my hands on them. I got to make sure if I give one up, it's actually gonna make more than $400 a week or $300 a week or $500 a week. I need it to make me more than that. What you recommend for new driver from Las Vegas? Are you a CDL driver or box truck driver? I told you to link up. I'm out here in Savannah. Lots of new warehouses being built. That means lots of contracts and dedicated lanes to pick up. Oh yeah, for sure. Savannah, man, it'd be hard to get out of there. It'd be super tough to get out of there. Okay, I haven't did anything with the company. I don't have time. Yeah, so what are you doing? So are you just running the trucking side? So you ain't got time to build the dispatch up, Queen Diva? When buying a semi truck, what mileage do you want to buy around for a reliable truck? Um, I've bought them at 200, 100, and they all broke down. So right now, the trucks I got is like 700,000. Like I said, half of them good, half of them in the shop. Out of the ones that I bought, got 3 on the road, 3 in the shop. You rent trailers. I need a trailer running power. Not unless I'm dispatching for you. Not unless I'm getting money in another way with you. Like if I'm dispatching for somebody, I rent them a trailer. Um, or if they running under my authority. Other than that, nah. But I need the team I am putting together to get the training. I got you for sure. We could send him in with our guys and actually train him. I mean, that could be a part of the training. He could just shadow my dispatchers like real live, not just selling you a class. Like really throwing them in there, and they can they can shadow my dispatchers for about 4 hours or something like that. because we do this every day. This ain't no part-time hustle. This is going on right now. I got a whole group app with all type of group chats coming through all day long. Hold on, y'all. I'm just trying to check and see if there's anybody that's hidden on the page that I can't see. Nah, people just sharing it, but nobody really. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So nobody hitting up. Let me see what we looking like. Okay, you got your CDL. I would say you got your CDL. I would go get some experience driving for like CR England or somebody for real. Where's a good place to buy a used truck? I don't know. I think people just charging high prices. I don't really know. I mean, you could buy one for me. I got one for sale, a semi and two box trucks. But like I said, I typically just go to like Penske or Ryder. I mean, I done had good ones and bad ones from both the places, but I'm pretty sure they don't know who had the truck. They just be having them off of the lease. They come off the lease and they just sell them. Times got so hard that Ryder got their trucks off the lease and they didn't even put them up for sale. They put them back in their rental fleet. That's when you know times is hard. And they like 2017s, 2016s. They usually never had nothing that old in their fleet. Times is rough for everybody. This ain't just no small companies. The big companies is feeling this too. Right. I would really like hands on for them. Oh yeah, for real. I mean, I think everybody needs hands on. Like I ain't putting out a class without an option where you could pay a little bit more for them to get like the hands on. I'm gonna have the information, but ain't nothing like them being hands on and actually seeing it and actually like calling and booking and like booking the load. I had them to book a load for us. I get them the criteria. They're calling their book. You know, how much can I average a month if I lease on to you with my semi? I'm in the Midwest, and where do I apply? Shoot me an email right now. The website for Pegway Dispatch is almost finished. PegwayDispatch.com. It's almost finished. We got contracts and paperwork and all of that stuff ready though. The Midwest right now, we probably doing about, I would say 85 to about 11,000 a week. Easy. Like we getting the super good money out of there. I'll probably say 10. I'll probably guarantee you 10 bands. Depends on where you are. You one of the people trying to be home every day? Because if you is, then I don't rock with nobody that's trying to be home every day. So you got to be willing to stay out. At least one day out. Go running over to St. Louis to Indiana or Ohio somewhere at least one day, and then doing something else. But all of that trying to be home every day, we ain't got time for it. I don't even accept those type of clients. All when they say all money ain't good money, that's exactly what it means. I'd rather not waste my time. What is the furthest distance you would be willing to deadhead for a load in a box truck? I've deadheaded as much as 150 miles, but it killed my profit. So I mean, you got to do what you got to do if you got to get to the load, or you gonna sit and wait for something that's closer. So I wouldn't say it's like right now. Sometimes I deadhead 200 miles if I got to, but I factor that deadhead mileage into the quote for whatever load that I'm deadheading to. So it ain't really like deadhead. It's just it probably make my average go from $3 a mile to like 290 or something like that, which is still profitable because my cost is like $1.90. So is trucking still a good business to get into? And I get that question about a million times. Like I said, it is. If you're gonna put in the work, it is if you down to struggle just a little bit to make it push a little bit hard because it's gonna be hard to find a driver, and the work is still there. It's always gonna be work. What you charge for dispatching? I charge a flat 250 for people who just want basic just dispatching. They don't want help with their driver files. They don't want help with their driver logs, nothing like that. It's just basic. We got an entry rate of 250. We can guarantee you like 6,000 a week. At least it just depends on what market you're in too. And then we got 7%, which come with a few more features Y'all can go look at the Pegway Dispatch website now though. It's kind of give you a few little hints on what it'll be, and then we got the 10% where we help people set their driver files up. Set we put them on to the gas card. We just give them a little more help. We do towing, look like we do $150 towing reimbursement for the clients that's getting 10%, and then the clients is getting 10%. We could do trailer rental with you too as well. So what's up, Coby? How's the trucking doing? It's how the trucks doing. Hey, it's going. Like I said, I still got those trucks with the one boxes that's gonna be sitting there for I don't know how long, and I got another one that they got a little some was finna pick it up, and they said it sat for too long. So now it's something wrong with the air system. So I got to call and check on that truck tomorrow. But yeah, I mean it's just doing what it always done. You had the good weeks and the bad weeks. Any tips for an owner operator just getting into the game in 2022? Yeah, be open. Be open and be willing to go somewhere. I got a guy I'm dispatching for, really good dude. Just need, just trying to convince him to open up the lanes. Like you can't be home every night with the kids. You trying to run a bag up. You got to be willing to sacrifice. This is a business. This is not a job. You can't come in and be like, okay, my insurance is 1,800 a week. You paying this for your note, but yet you trying to be at home every day. You trying to catch the Super Bowl all the time. You trying to watch Monday Night Football. Like you can't do both. You're gonna have to sacrifice it. You got to sacrifice it, and then you can go back to that particular thing. What you're doing. I had gave up plenty of days where I wanted to be at home, but like I said, man, you can't get in the truck and trying to be home all the time. That's counter. That just don't make sense. You getting paid by the mile. So if you at home, you can't possibly be doing no miles at all. Do you dispatch out of Texas with box trucks? No box trucks at all. No, sorry. I do discriminate. No box trucks at all. Not even in the Midwest. 8511 going where? Iowa. I don't know if that's for me. I don't really know. Is there money in government contracting or using a load board is a better way to make money? I would do both. I never would stick to one way of doing it. If I could find me some flatbed trailers right now, I'll be running flat. I'm always trying to test different things out so I can, see what's better, see what the next move is. What's up? You gonna hop in on that seminar? What seminar? Are you referring to the one that Yaki got coming up in Atlanta? Or put me on game? I believe that's what you're talking about. It's the only seminar that no, actually I got another one in DC that I'm going to. So I don't know which one you're referring to. I will rent one of your trailers for 500 a week. I need to be a certificate. I need to be a certificate holder on the insurance though. Nah, unless I'm dispatching for you, I can't rent you no trailer. I gotta offer the best benefits to the people that's helping me make double the money. I gotta be able to get money in two ways with you. Coby, you probably already answered this, but do you provide dispatch service for box trucks or yep, only semis. We still doing NFTs big, bro. Hey, I don't think you ever even hit me in the email, man. And like I said, I be getting hella emails. So she be trying to sort out the important ones. So like I said, and I'm still working on a book in the course, and I'm working on building my NFT collection, and I'm working on still crypto investing, still trying to sell my house in St. Louis, still trying to do a whole lot of stuff. And I got 5 kids, man. So I be falling behind, and I'm getting I forgot. I lost my train of thought. And we homeschooling our kids too. So, well, not necessarily home, not at home all the time, but even when I be on the road, we basically got them. They not in school, so we be dealing with them all day. So that's a whole nother story. The wife do she do the heavier load, but when I'm in it is and and yeah, we get dispatch for flatbed too. What up? We got H Town in the building. It's all about your hustle. I only run Texas and Louisiana home almost every night, making 3 to 5K a week in a box, all touch freight. Like I said, what's one man story ain't the next man. Like I said, it's all about you been like me. I'm speaking from I'm not in a truck, so I run my trucks how they gotta be ran for me to pay the driver and me to make some money. If you in a truck and it's just you could make 3 to 5. You know what I'm saying? That works. But I gotta make more than that because I gotta be able to get me a piece, piece of the pie too. I sent you a message on Facebook and Instagram. What's your email? My email is info at CobyPegway.com. Let me drop this at the bottom for the one time. Let me see. Drop that on the bottom for y'all so y'all can see the website. The website, you can contact me on there too. About to pick up my Freightliner next week. That's what's up. Hit me up for that dispatcher. B. Wilson. Nah, dead for real. I will rent one of your trailers for $500 a week. I want a certificate holder though. 03 53 driving, swing doors, wood floors. It's a drought. I don't have a driver for my second truck. Oh, I got you. Hold on. You saying I will rent? You will rent one of yours for $500 a week. Got you. 03 swing doors. Yeah, see, that's a little bit older than what I would need because a lot of my like all of my trailers are 10 years or newer, and a lot of the brokers be be wanting to do that, wanting to be 10 years or newer, like half and half. But somebody else could take an opportunity though for this. Lead this up there so y'all can holler at Brandon Mathis in the comments if y'all want to rent one of his trailers. Is startup costs deductible when filing tax? Of course. Anything you spend is tax deductible. Can you speak on bank statement loans? Yeah. Bank statement loans are good. Sometimes they go back 12, sometimes they go back 48. Not 48, but 24, 12 or 24 months. And yeah, they just I mean, that's pretty much the basic thing. If you got strong numbers, you can get it without your tax without them seeing your taxes, which goes into a whole nother thing about that I'm learning about like foreign trust and stuff like that, where you can kind of get away. I'm kind of correcting my status, getting out of that system of paying taxes like that. So yeah, that's a whole nother topic though. I've been studying a lot of consumer law and just I've been doing a lot of shit correcting my status. I'm on the way to becoming a sovereign citizen. So had about 80% there. Hold on. He said, I did. I'm gonna hit you again. If you get a military contract or pick up a load for the government, make sure you or your driver have a clean record. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, that's definitely a yeah, they definitely had problems with people that couldn't pick shit up. Definitely. Oh yeah, for sure. The email is info@CobyPegway.com. What percentage you charge for dispatcher semis? I do 250 for just basic service, 7% and 10%. Just depends on if you want platinum. If you want to get spreadsheets and cost breakdowns and things like that. If you want like we got a service where we'll even send your driver the settlement. Like you ain't gotta we'll do your payroll. If you pay 10%, we'll take care of the payroll for you and everything. So just depends on what you want. Depends on what you need. What do your drivers average a week? You saying as far as what do the trucks? The drivers make like 1,800, but the trucks average gross like 7,200. On the low end, it's the lowest they've been. That's if they run it every day, if they not sick or playing sick or some shit like that. Or you a semi truck. I mean, I like newer with. I'd rather take newer with higher mileage than lower with less miles. Because a mechanic once told me that parts fail due to age more than they do to use. So I don't fix structure. I just believe them. So that's what I go by. How can I start a trailer rental company? First, you got to find the parts. For real, find the parts. Find somebody to team up that can help you build them mugs because right now it's needed. I wish I knew somebody that had the trailer. All you gotta do is just find some and start renting them out for real. My partner got a trailer rental company, but he be selling them too though. Oh yeah, you good, Kobe? My statement was for the people asking if it's still money running the box. It all depends on your hustle. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, I can make money in it. I can probably get in the box right now and make money, but I understand the assignment and what actually gonna need to be done in this market, and what it's gonna take to actually do it. So you just gotta. But me, I was one of them people that wasn't willing to go over the road though. So that's why it took me a long ass time to come up. If I would have hit the road, I would have been made money. I didn't understand what I understand now. Just know that I was one of them lazy people want to be home every night. Wasn't trying to take no risk for real. When I get my truck, could you find a driver? And oh yeah, for sure, definitely. I can guarantee you I could dispatch and I find a driver. Like I said, we working on it. Trying to see what type of guarantee we can give. Like I said, right now we working on it though. What's your opinion on the current semi truck market? Is this normal? Is this the new normal, or do you think it'll correct itself? It will, but nobody knows when. So that's why I said you could sit around and wait and be like, I'm gonna wait till it go down. But shit, the last time I thought about that, the shit went up, and I'm pissed. A dude offered me 3 more trailers at the same time for 25,000. Those same trailers right now are worth fucking 50,000. And I slept and like, I don't know. Fucking shit, nigga slept, bro. Pissed right now. I know where some skateboards at, Coby. Thanks for the shout out. Some skateboards? Some skateboards? Maybe you're going over my head with that one. I don't know. I was looking for a job, but I have a B class B CDL. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, everybody I rock with gotta have a class A's. I don't even like my box trucks. I ain't putting drivers in those no more. So I've been on for 53 minutes, and I'm down to all. I've caught up with all the questions. So I'm gonna wrap this up probably here in the next 5 minutes. Any last questions? Anything? So since the cost has went up on everything, do you prefer renting, leasing, or buying the truck outright? Just want to get your opinion since you've been in the game for a while. I will always try leasing or renting first over buying, always. But leasing right now, because they don't have a surplus of trucks, it defeats the purpose. Because now when your truck break down, it's still gonna be down because they don't have extra trucks to loan out anymore. So oh, skateboards. I got you. Yeah, see, I ain't hip to that, bro. I ain't hip. But you would notice that. Like I don't be knowing shit about what's going on in the world for real. I be off in my own land for real. Off in my head somewhere. But yeah, rentals definitely the game. But like I said, I had to buy some, but I would have just bought some brand new trucks. So at least I would have had trucks that wasn't breaking down so much like now because I'm losing a lot of money just having them trucks sitting. So if you could afford to get you like a really good newer truck, I definitely would. I would have much rather just got 3 trucks for 120,000 than trying to get 6 trucks. you know. So like I said, we live, we learn. I'm still making mistakes. The only good thing is that I own them box trucks and I own that equipment that I can sell now for more than what I paid for it. So you keep playing the game, you're gonna balance yourself out. So I still make an extra 75,000. So that'll make up for all of the losses. Hold on, just emailed you. They call flatbed skateboards. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay, I heard of an insurance hack. Do you know any that would help with the down payment? Nah. Hold on. Hold on. Let me think. Let me think. So I believe that if you just get a lesser amount of insurance in the beginning when you finna make your down payment, then it'll be cheaper. And then you could just like a week later, you could just up it or whatever, but it won't. They'll end up billing you later on it. That's the only one I know as far as the down payment. I've never done it. I just heard somebody else say that. So I don't know. I just dropped the 2 bands or 4 bands down. It's been that for the last 5 years. That hasn't changed. What is your home progress if I want to apply for a job with you? You got to be out for at least 2 or 3 days. Got to be out for 2 or 3 days. Truck stop 123 DAT. Which low boy would you recommend? DAT all day. The most easiest, the most comprehensive. I only use truck stop if DAT glitching or having a problem. Just emailed you from Mud Runner LLC. Looking forward to leasing on. All right, for sure. That email definitely going to the top of the stack. What's the better business? Buy a truck or learn to become a broker? I would say the broker dispatcher model would be the better way to come in the game right now. It's the least you're gonna have to work a different type of hard because you're gonna have to convince people that you're gonna have to convince shippers that they could trust you, and you're gonna have to convince carriers that you're the person that they want to be dispatching their loads. So you're gonna have to be a little bit of a salesman. Thanks for the knowledge. But show is 57 minutes. I'm out, y'all. Got to get back to writing. I hope I helped y'all out. I hope I dropped a bunch of knowledge on y'all. Peace. I'm out. I'll catch y'all next week. Or maybe actually tomorrow. I'm gonna try tomorrow around. I'm gonna try to do a midday tomorrow. I'm gonna try to come on at about like 12, about noon. All right, y'all. Peace.